Hey, how y'all doing? This is Chris here. I just wanted to come to you guys again and just like talk a little bit. Just drop another video, and I'm thinking this one is gonna be about like driver and like truck cameras. Like, I understand that they want truck drivers to be more safe, and it's for like insurance policies, like to basically cover them just in case the driver is at fault or if the driver is not at fault. But like, as far as production and as far as efficiency goes, like a driver facing camera or a road facing camera, all that would do is just limit the driver. He's gonna have to watch his speed instead of just driving the way that he feels comfortable. He's gonna have to drive a certain speed for the camera, and it's gonna slow him down really. Cause I was just sitting up here thinking I don't have any cameras in or on my truck. But just imagining if I did, like, and then all the rumors that I've heard about the companies. But just first things first, if I did have a driver or a road facing camera, all it would make me do is slow down to a slower speed, get less miles in every day, every week, every year. Because all those days add up to weeks, all those weeks add up to years. So all that would do is just slow me down, basically. I would be like always on edge about like what that camera sees, you know. Instead of driving a way that I'm comfortable with and that I know is safe, I would be driving a way that looks safe. And you know, like I said, that entails slower speed, more following distance, taking turns slower. Even though like I done probably took that turn 100 times at 15, 20 miles per hour faster, just because I'll have that camera, I'll be going like 10, 15 miles slower around that corner, just so like I won't have to hear any backlash or anything. But the other thing is, like, I've been hearing a lot of rumors about like these driver facing and road and road facing cameras, front facing cameras. Like, I've been hearing that they'll have like the company, they will call you in and discuss footage from your cameras and stuff. Like, if they didn't have complete confidence in you driving this truck in a safe manner, then they should have never even gave you the keys. A. B. Like, you shouldn't have somebody behind the wheel where you need a camera. I mean, I understand, like, the insurance is probably the only thing about the equation that I understand. Like, but other than that, like, because I've been hearing stories about people getting called in for following distance. Like, if they're in traffic, if that camera senses they are too close to the other vehicle. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, if you like me, if you're a good driver, like, I drive this truck like a car, basically. Like, I'm very confident. I'm not what's the other word? I'm very confident. I am not complacent though. Like, I'm not so confident to where the point I'm complacent and like I'm just inviting an accident or something. But I'm very confident in my ability to drive drive this truck though, so so I drive it confident and I drive it comfortably, you know. I'm not all like stiff and everything when it comes to driving this truck, because I can put this truck wherever I wanted to put it in a millisecond. So like, yeah, that's why most of the time, like, I'm driving with literally like 2 fingers on the fucking wheel, because how many years I've been driving. Like, I don't like, and then driving to me, I drive 10 11 hours of 10 hours and 30 minutes a day. I'm knocking out 600 miles a day plus. That is nothing to me. Like, literally. Like, it is literally no work. I don't consider driving a job. I don't consider this actually work. You know? Like, this to me is just another day. You just have to deal with boredom and just nothing to fucking do. But other than that though, no, this is not work. You have to sometimes give yourself energy when you know you don't have any energy. But like, other than that though, hell no, this is not work at all to me. When I first started driving trucks, when I first had those 40,000 pound beer loads with central refrigerator, that was work. Cause like, I was new and I wasn't like, my muscles haven't grown accustomed to that weight yet. But with time, like, this is nothing now, really. Like, I'm holding this wheel with 2 fingers. That's another reason why I prefer to stay a company driver, so I won't have to worry about a lot of stuff, you know. Like, I can just stay a company driver and I can literally be just a steering wheel holder, and you know what I'm saying, like, nothing less. I mean, nothing less and nothing more. I don't know, like, and then once you have so much experience like me, there's nothing that like really surprises you, or how can I say, there's nothing that, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely attentive to the road though, but there is nothing that that just like surprises me, or I'm trying to figure out the word. There's nothing that's like I have to like pay attention to this, you know. Like, cause I done been through every state. I done touched every state at least 3 times. I done drove through every state at least 3 times by now. I don't know what it's like. I done been through hail, rain, hurricane. Fuck. I done been through a lot of stuff in this truck, and like, it just then gave me so much confidence and experience. And every week I'm just constantly getting to know things, and you know what I'm saying, knowing something more. Because trucking, you always learn something new, like every week. And like, so I'm just constantly gaining experience every week that I'm just constantly driving. So like, all that experience, like, is just like, it just made me so confident in driving this vehicle. And then, you know, I'm young, I have a lot of energy as it is, so like, yeah. But let me see. Oh yeah, like, back to those driver-facing cameras though. But yeah, they'll make you a lot more self-conscious about like stupid stuff. Like, you know what's a good distance to you. Like, you know what's a good speed for you. You know. Yeah, hell no, like he didn't want no problems though. Like all the stuff that I done did in my trucking career, like I should have been in jail by now, jail or dead, cause I done did a lot of crazy shit. But what I was saying, oh yeah, the driving facing cameras, like you know what's a good distance for you to drive, and you know what I'm saying, etc. So you know how to drive. You've been driving trucks for I guess a minute. Like there is no reason why you, like other than insurance reasons. 'Cause I understand the covering company. They wanna cover their ass. I completely agree. If I had a trucking company, more than likely to cover my ass when it comes to that insurance. Cause you talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars inside of these trailers and stuff. Like I want to have like a camera, like all the way around the damn truck, and then let you know what I'm saying. The vehicle by itself is $100 to a couple $100,000. So I mean I completely understand, but if you want to keep drivers, just don't call them into the office and all these other terrible rumors and shit that I done heard over the internet. I know, like I just like terrible things. Like I even it was a company that paid like fucking what was it 61 cents a mile, and it was for driving. And they wanted 2 years of experience, but they had driver facing cameras and they had the road facing cameras. And after all those bad reviews, that's the only reason I decided not to go to them. But like, you know, 61 cents a mile, it would have been good for those miles that I would have been running. But at the end of the day though, I know that I would have probably not had that many miles. B, I would have probably had to deal with a lot of shit when it comes to that camera, and I would have had to been driving slower. So yeah, lower miles just because of that damn camera. And I mean, I would have been making more sense per mile, but like hell no, like in trucking, I try to stay positive and try to stay away from all the stress and all the like the headaches and shit. Like, so I do not want to go lease or owner operator. I don't want to I don't know, I just want to get out here and mind my own business, be a company driver, and then just like let the money stack up basically. So I'll come out here, put the truck on cruise control 65, and then just get out here and just like mind my own business, get from point A to point B. When I get off the road, get on the laptop, see how my investments are doing. In particular, if it's like if I wake up before my shift begins, I'll see how the stock market is doing, place a couple of trades if I have to. And like all of this, the only thing that gives me a headache or even gives me some type of stress is the stock market. Like just the idea that I got thousands of dollars in those stocks, and just hoping and betting that I pick the right ones, you know. But yeah, if I had to say yes or no to a company that has those driver and road facing cameras, I would just say no, just because of all the reviews and all the stress and headaches and shit and all the explanations that you're gonna have to give the driver manager or the safety person or whoever that decides to call you. And sometimes I heard that they give you classes and shit just to take, if just for the damn camera. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like how you? I don't even want to talk about it no more. It's giving me a headache just thinking about a driver or a road facing camera. After you're the one behind the wheel. You're the one behind the steering wheel and controlling this vehicle. But you guys have a good day. This is Chris. I'm out. I'll come back a little bit later. Bye.